Time to get our pet of the week, Home Sweet Home. Joining us now is Cody Kostra with Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region. Brought a sweet guest with you today. Who is this?
I did. Our special guy today is Smucker. He is about an 8-year-old boxer mix that came into us as an owner surrender, and this big goofy guy is looking for his new home.
Matt's currently doing dances behind the camera to try to distract him. What can you tell us about Smucker and his personality?
Yeah, so he has a very curious personality where if weird things are happening behind the cameras, we are very interested to see what's going on. I will say he's very treat motivated. He doesn't have as much training, but he's so treat motivated that I think if you just want to work with him, he would be great. He would love the bonding time. This sweet guy, even though he's 8 years old, we still have a ton of energy. He's a typical boxer that likes to run and play. So if you're wanting to get outside, you're wanting to enjoy the rest of our dog days of summer that are still here, I think this guy would be a great hiking partner, a great running partner. But at 8 years old, he's also going to come home and hang out on the couch with you if you want to, watch a good show on Netflix or something to end the night.
Okay, and he has lived with other dogs before, so we know he gets along with other dogs.
Right, yeah, he has lived with other dogs and did great. The biggest thing is that with his energy levels and being crazy, we still recommend having slow introductions to new dogs in your home. We don't know about any experience with kids either, but with his high energy, the smaller kids might be a little bit tougher. But he is a sweet guy. He hasn't met a person he hasn't liked here yet this morning, and I think that's actually amped us up even more because we've been running around and greeting every single person we saw.
He's super friendly. Okay, what is his adoption fee?
Yeah, so Smucker's adoption fee is actually free thanks to a generous donation. And he'll still go home with his vaccinations, voucher for a vet exam, his microchip, and he's already neutered too. So yeah, just come in. You can visit with him starting at 11 a.m. at HSPPR, and this guy will be very excited to meet with you.
Okay, he is ready to go. National Check the Microchip Day coming up, by the way, on August 15th. Why are microchips so important?
Yeah, this is a great reminder to talk about microchips because they are a permanent means of identification for your pet. So if you do have a pet that you think, well, they have their collar and their tags on, if they get lost, they'll get returned to me. Well, if they get lost and they slip their collar, that's a situation where nobody's going to be able to find you. So a microchip is a great way that every single time a pet comes into the shelter, the first thing we do is scan them for a microchip. And if they're lost, and we find your number, it's also a good reminder to keep your number and information up to date. So once we do scan them, we can hopefully return them to you as quickly as possible.
Okay, and if your pet does go missing, what's the first thing you should do as a pet owner?
Yeah, so the first thing you want to do is you can check our website at hsppr.org. We have lost and found reports on there too, so you can fill out a lost report or look through the found reports in case somebody found your pet and they are keeping them in their house for the second being, like this guy. Since he's so friendly, I'm sure he'll want to stay in somebody's house.
He is so friendly. I'm getting whacked by his tail as he's wagging it, but yeah, super sweet. Okay, so if someone wants to go get Smucker, he's going to be available starting at 11 o'clock today. And he is free. His adoption cost is covered. So go get this sweet pup and make his day. Time right now is 8:28. You can go to our website too, fox21news.com, and search Home Sweet Home. We'll be back with more news and weather right after this.
Okay. What are you doing? I know.
Oh.